Hey everybody, welcome back to more Marvel's Midnight Suns with the hunter who has the weird walk. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe as we continue to stop Lilith and her dastardly plans. And here is our old crypt where we basically slept for thousands of years and then got woken up. Curse them. But going to the war table now. I also have to redo some stuff because apparently if you don't have to, it's saved only to the point before I slept. But anyway, that's just weird. Anyway, let's do this.
I've heard of Dr. Faustus in passing, but I've never bothered to look into him before. I learned a long time ago not to waste too much energy on fanatics.
Okay.
Stark's holographic monstrosity better not scratch my table. I can't just hop over to Atlantis and pick up another one, you know.
Wait, you got this from Atlantis?
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers. I couldn't begin to count the number of missions we've planned in this room over the centuries. Ambushes, sieges, open warfare. We did a bit of everything back in the day. I've always considered this room to be the unofficial heart of the Abbey. Sure, there are quite a few other areas of interest. This is where the action comes together. Carol seems like the perfect fit for the war room. I already trust her implicitly when it comes to our tactical readiness.
I don't.
I've probably spent more time in this room than anywhere else in the Abbey. It's where I feel most comfortable. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
All right.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yard...
Now time to change costumes, because now I know how. And if you want this Night Stalker, you gotta log into the 2K account. You gotta make and log into a link on a 2K account. We're gonna use it. Mission details. The heroes have identified an abandoned warehouse where Hydra may be operating. Blade and the Hunter join Captain Marvel to investigate. Heroic walk.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road. Stays open till 3.
Oh, Right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
We're going in from the rooftops. That may seem old-fashioned to Captain Marvel and friends, but we Midnight Suns tend to obey the law of gravity. Gets easier each time you step through one of these things.
Normally I'd just meet you there, but I'm actually a little curious about this portal you've been using.
There was no sign of venom this time, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything. Caretaker's never exactly been bubbly, but the last couple of months, she's been in a real bad mood.
Open the limbo! Ah!
Don't worry. This is a different portal to a different location.
Really? I thought it was the same portal.
Going red? Ignore visions of despair. Yes? You have a problem? Yes?
I do have a problem. I don't like my work.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from the Venger's Tower once you reach the other side.
Not bad for a first.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Smartest man in the room. That's a smoke room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and Magik.
Don't get any ideas, Banner.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Of course, Captain Marvel does that. Defeat all enemies. We can't.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Got 3 enemies in there. Is he? No, wait, no, that's, yeah, no, okay. Now perform this action. Maybe if I do this. There we are, and then that'll take.
Never seen that before.
Interesting.
basically instant kill. Yeah. Level up.
Oh, invigorating.
Red Blade, your turn. There's not really a knockback strike, so it's not getting really played.
I'm still in my prime.
No, because that'll be near a box, and if they throw into a box. Doesn't it? Overkill!
Hail that.
Blade. He's not in range.
I'll get you for that.
Hit her again!
Looks like they want to try a few more.
Tactical mode allows you to quickly access the entire battlefield and condition of enemies units. Active tactical mode by pressing L2.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Oh, look, Photomite. That's not what I wanted, though. Yes. Set plus L2, right? Oh, you moved. Instant kill. Him. Oh, you only get 1 hour attack.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Get a little closer, come on.
Ready up.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
It's about time.
And you're done.
We will never forsake her. Support units on the move.
How dare you shoot me?
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
That'll work out. Okay, that should have worked. What? He's right there. How is that not gonna hit him? Seriously, that should have hit him. What the?
Even for Hydra.
Oh, you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Captain Marvel's binary. Captain Marvel can go binary. Playing as Captain Marvel 3 cards will drop the Go Binary ability. Her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significant more damage and will lose her binary state after all her block has been removed. Okay. Super Saiyan! Go off the cliff.
I think you got him.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Run! Uh-oh. Oh no! She's gonna get corrupted. Oh, wait. Oh, come on, really? What, because she's Captain Marvel? Recover Hydra artifacts. Retrieve all the mysterious artifacts from the track. Break Hydra's safe shielding protection to access the trucks. Use recover artifact card to secure the artifact.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
I can feel her corruption spreading.
See, that would have been great because that's a lineup. Alright, let's see. those guys, these guys.
Nice move.
He's got a shield, so there's no point in attacking him. Saves that for later. Oh, you turned around? Fine, I'll just go back to you. Take out you.
Your mother.
Don't really want to heal you, but probably.
Light is on our side.
That should help.
Oh, they're not in range. Hold on, I'm just trying to get them, but there we go. Okay.
Don't blink.
Blast ya! There we go, got them out.
Now they're really in trouble.
We will not fail.
Oh wait, the shield depletes
Maybe
and
you'll
then
get
okay.
lucky.
Wow, that was not nice. What? How much health did that take?
Moving into position.
I'm not looking too good.
We are immovable.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic.
Wait,
at
what?
work here. You must not let Hydra escape with it.
Why does it not let me? It's only let me choose the two, right? I guess I'm stunned or something. It still says I got health. This should hopefully work.
Let's do it.
Ah, curse you.
Maybe you can teach me that one.
Let's do it.
How do I retrieve items? Not throw. I'm gonna throw this at you. No more shield for you.
Never surrender.
How many times is that?
Don't worry. I can take it.
I'm sure you can. Oh, she got stunned. Oh, now she's
Additional Hydra
useless.
forces en route. Get ready.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Okay, let's move blade. Oh, we can't. Something blade related. Oh, come on.
I'm just following orders.
You had your chance to escape. You are lucky to still be breathing.
Right. The supply crate has been removed. Defeat the remaining enemies to complete the mission.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
How do I get up there? I'll take you guys out.
Is that truly your best?
Alright. Extra damage for use of that work.
Take this. At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
For Hydra!
Hit her again! And again! No, don't hit me. That's not good.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Take out these two.
Not bad.
Your fate is sealed. too weak for this fight.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves? Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on.
No,
you should
he
hang
ended
out.
up with Ultron because of, I mean, technically Ant-Man, but in the Marvel in the movies it was Tony.
Should rest. Another time.
Ugh, Hydra's after it. Why?
Let's see. How did this work again?
I have no idea. Strategy menu using pause. Private messages. What am I? Thank you, but I am tired. Plus, this strange contraption, I do not know how it works. I'm going to bed. Don't knock on my door.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
I had no idea how to use this device.
I'll huff, then I'll puff, then I'll wait. Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra. Ugh, you're as stubborn as Blade. Just because you immortals have all the time in the world doesn't mean the rest of us do.
I want to sleep. I have. No, I've had a pretty long nap.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magik. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you.
Just barge
got
into
a
my
lot
room
of work
without
to do.
permission. That seems
Work.
like.
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the
A
two of
movie?
us.
What
The
is
others were
this
outside.
movie?
Need it to
Speak
cool
of.
off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
I have no idea what this movie you speak of is. Apparently I cannot sleep.
These missions can't be good for Caretaker's blood pressure. That's twice now her precious hunter has almost gotten smacked by Hydra.
I think I did quite well.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well,
What is this
we can
movie?
start you out with one of my favorites.
Why is it limited?
It's cool. I can wait.
Watch a movie. What is this strange contraption?
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
That is terrible. Still, what is this magic contraption we are watching this strange thing on? And how do these people get inside this small box? What are you, father?
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I'm sorry, I did not know.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary?
We get paid?
I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this.
I was wondering.
Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Metaphor?
won't forget
Okay, what is this? Hangout complete.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I did not understand it.
Understood more than I should.
No, I.
How? You've been dead for
That
3
is
centuries.
that should
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
About the staff.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
About the Runaways.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
How'd you become a team?
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
And what did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Yes, typical. I have a question about your hair.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I should go now. This is depressing.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
I'm still
Lilith
getting
is
used
no
to this
less
world.
aggressive now than she was 300 years ago. If anything, she's become even more brazen with age. Hopefully, it's just desperation on her part. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon.
What
Not
is this
quite like
jet
it
you
was in the
speak
good
of?
old days.
Were they really that good? Things don't seem all that different. Change can be...
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
If this is too hard for you, how can I fall? How are you doing with this?
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So you gave up on her. You made the right choice. What's the difference between those two symbols?
I do not envy you. That must have been a difficult decision.
It's my job to make tough calls. I'm not popular for it, I know. But strong leadership requires risking being unliked. Wanda, Agatha. It seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make. In Abbey, and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked. Okay, so that's what that does. Alright. Take me to the shrine. Talk to Agatha. Ah! It's a ghost! Somebody got the Ghostbusters!
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride, even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that could happen? I can think of several things.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Bloodgate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
That is something.
The portal awaits. It may look scary, but the trial beyond, well... Don't be afraid. The portal awaits.
Yeah, that's it. Trials of the Elder Gods, Oshtur.
There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Oshtur.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie!
Charlie?
My goodness.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Defeat all the enemies.
As the goddess of balance and order, Oshtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
That's
You're
Wanda.
too weak for this fight.
Ah.
I am impressed.
mercy for the servants of Blood. Your mother abandoned you.
No! Leave my Charlie alone! Oh, is there a way? There's really a way it can, to be honest.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Feel my call.
They're not close enough together. Charlie can pick it up too? Or, oh no.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Let's go to the house. This is the last enemy.
Leave some for the rest of us. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this try, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Enter the cavern.
This looks like
World of Power. Oshtur's gift allows magical looks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Oshtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
What barrier?
Use the word of power on the door over there. Use the word of power on the door over there.
That's what you're gonna say.
I will try.
Word of Power. A magical incarnation Hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. R2. Open!
Oshtur smiles upon me.
Just can't even open it.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Alright. It's next morning. Let's pat Charlie. Who's a good girl?
Good girl, Charlie.
You get stuff for that?
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
Witchcraft! Where are you?
Hunter to the forge.
What is this strange contraption in my ear?
Strange out.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh. It's super easy to hang out with you, Hunter.
Good to know.
We still have so many more movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse flicks.
I have no idea what this 70s grindhouse is. What is this?
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah,
that seems like a bad idea.
Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
I agree with the
Hunter,
man
if you'll allow
Iron
me.
Smithy.
Your second funeral, boss.
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better off in our hands. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Destroy anything Hydra with Hydra's foul taint. So, is that a light choice? Why would this be the dark choice? Because, I mean, that's the whatever.
hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
Then get back to sleep.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare. Found another artifact, Hunter?
Yeah, we were just talking about it. Study the artifact!
By the hoary hosts of Agatha, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. This is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. A simple object.
The study after is complete.
Useless.
Research level complete. Tutorial.
All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
Come back tomorrow, Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
You moving into the forge, Hunter?
Ooh, I'll take this. The moon! Moonlight!
Curious.
Shadow cluttering.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I'm looking forward to it. You were born...
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Ah, you vanished into thin air. This is weird.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
I do not doubt that.
The time for punishment is here. Bad guys better start running. There's no escape for the wicked. Like playing with fire.
Daily sparring every day. You can choose partners to spar with, increase their friendships.
Maybe you should be the
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
You should be more careful.
Ooh, there's something here.
Got a minute, Hunter? Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes, she is quite the marvel.
I see what you did there, and you're not wrong. Never met a gal who could throw me into the sun before.
She is a formidable ally in our struggle against Lilith.
Hell yeah, she is. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah.
Yes, what is this
now
rodeo
that
you
that's
speak of?
settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Alright, where are we going? Captain Marvel War Room.
Hunter?
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magik.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
But yes, but how is it my problem? I'll be nice.
Do not worry, Captain.
Hey, Nathan.
We'll locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey, prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
And I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
There she is.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Put the accused thing down. Cast thing down. Find anything good?
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world.
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone. Maybe a world without Wanda is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
It may already have. Then open the damn portal already.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye. Yes? You have problem? Yes?
Let's go chat with Carol, I suppose. Why let me?
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our
it is gonna peak dialogue this time.
centuries before the advent of computers.
Alright. Stop Hydra helicopter. Oh, we gotta go align with combat bonus. Ghost Rider and combat bonus from Sparring with the Hunter. Ask him to the squad earn powerful boost for the next mission. Can I change? You're not gonna let me change? Alright, stop Hydra helicopter.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
Try? That's interesting.
What's up?
Judgment is on its way.
Anything to say?
Straight from class. You have problem?
Alright, let's go.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
Stop the Hydra helicopter. Disable Hydra helicopter before it can depart. Target the helicopter with attacks to disable it before it runs out.
Hydra Immortalis.
Full defensive bonus mission cards. Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Tip: highlight the enemies with the cursor to see what. Okay.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Ooh, this is...
Only the innocent.
He survived.
You will stoke the fires of hell with your soul.
Wait, no, I want to do knockback.
Hail that.
It was your time.
I'm impressed. We will never forsake her.
Oh!
I've been waiting.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Reinforcements on approach. You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me. I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Oh, that requires 2. Environment attack, increased damage, cost 2 turns. Press that.
As ordered.
Do it again!
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure. Your fate is sealed.
Is one done?
Is that the best you've got?
Oh, what? You didn't get defeated? You're at 30%.
Walk in the light.
There, now you can take all the hits for us.
That should help.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Service. You're mine.
You're gonna regret that.
Our loyal soldiers
Defense, gain all heroes, 27 block.
are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
You make that look almost too easy.
Let's do it.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results
Wait, what?
of my work firsthand. On the field of battle. Hail Hydra!
Ah! Well, gotta do that again.
cannot possibly match your strength.
Is that the best you've got? Judgment comes. I will see all that you have done. Hail, Hydra! Resistance will get you nowhere.
Engaging target!
You don't know who you're messing with.
Pathetic.
Awaiting reinforcements.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
How invigorating.
That was something.
An enemy. Okay.
As long as I get to hit you back.
They must know my reputation. You're mine. We must help them. Looks like they have got help.
Oh no, I lost someone. Injuries. Heroes gain injuries in combat, take damage, low health.
Hydra! The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
The spirit rises.
Just
You have earned this.
gotta get rid of the helicopter. Last time I didn't focus enough on the helicopter and I failed.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Defeat all remaining enemies.
You grounded the helicopter. Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
Behold the light's gift.
Appreciate.
Ah, better heal.
The light will heal you.
Every little bit helps.
at service.
As always.
Try harder than that.
They're hoping to wear me down.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Has chosen you.
Now that was something.
It is time.
Ghost Rider Soul. Kills certain number of enemies. The soul meter, and you can direct. Yeah. That will come in handy. Now we don't have to worry about dying again. Right.
What's this?
I suppose it's something.
For Hydra! Taking the shot.
You really want to keep doing that? I should be used to this by now.
Okay.
best of us.
Well, that doesn't work, but alright.
Keep it up. I'm not worried.
We may have a problem here. For victory! I am not sure I can keep this up.
This will be your end.
Ah, it's gonna make me feel fine.
I'm on it.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last. There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Somebody is watching me from the distance.
Count on it.
Hey, I recognize that outfit. Tutorial hero levels. The mission rewards are tied to hero levels, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered in the future will be improved. Don't worry about leveling every hero as the hunter level increases. Any weaker heroes automatically level up so they don't fall behind. At higher difficulty levels, all hero levels are faster, granting access. Okay. Head to the Coma Island. Whoa, what just happened? I just... Hangouts. A few heroes are available to hang out in the common room. Engage in a hangout to grow hunters' friendships. Alright, well.
There's my hunt.
Yo, I'm just glad we didn't get pulled over. The hell ride isn't exactly street legal.
Let's talk to...
It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd start charging for these sessions. Hydra probably thought they were going to do okay this time, until they ran into you. You keep this up, you're going to be on Hydra's hit list. Not that it really scares anybody. I think we're all on it, actually. It may not always seem like it, but these cleanup operations are important for morale. For us and the people living in New York.
Alright, deep conversation. Reading at a fire. Reading by a fire. Stargazing. Deep conversation. Let's read at fire.
Tony,
yes.
why do you name everything after yourself?
Well, you seem like a bright person. Why don't you tell me?
It's funny. What a weird conversation. Verity, responsibility. Verity?
Because you love seeing your name and love everyone else seeing your name.
Ouch, that hurts, boss. Do you really think that little
That
of
was
me?
a +1?
I explained the naming thing in one of my Tony talks.
That still worked.
Hanging with Tony's always a good time.
We still gained a friendship. I'm saying that. Wait, where's everyone else? I thought... Oh, you only get one?
Good day, Hunter.
Let's go see what Magik's doing. I thought you would have done more hangouts than that. Where am I? So, common room. There's a chest there we want to go get. Wait. No! Ah, I'm lost. No, that's the forge. This way. Oh, I still can't do it. Never mind. Let's go talk to Magik. Wild Cliffs.
Yes, hello.
Feeling a chill, Magik?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
Thinking of Wanda? I'm not that observant. I'm not in the mood for widows.
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Should we warn the others?
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of
Oh,
Magik's airy-fairy
apparently
gut
that's
feelings?
bad for her, huh?
The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not need to add to that. Best not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do. Yes?
Open the library door. Alright, time to head to the library. Open!
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, They'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
No, she's mad. I don't know what's going on.
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up. She didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Alright.
There's something you need to read.
You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full of mysteries, the blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows. But we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she is not buried here.
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wundagore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
Some did.
There's something you need to read. There's something you need to read.
Anything else I can click on here? Mythicola's Wanda's journal. Expect it's Wanda's journal. I have restored. Okay.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you were going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Find Agatha's altar. Open! There's nothing there, but I was
Goddess must be busy.
No, I was just using it. There was no door there. The power to open!
The goddess disagrees.
Disagrees with what? My you abusing the power? No, that's not it. Hold on, let me just. Looks like the path is over there. You know, I probably should have followed Charlie. I didn't think that through. Charlie, where are you? I'm lost. I need help. Open.
Noble Oshtur guides my hand.
Ooh.
She believes in our purpose.
I don't know why I opened that. Oh, I just wanted to. Victim of the witch trials.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Athica's altar. You've collected the arcane key. Arcane keys can open chests scattered across. Tutorial, arcane chest, look for, yep, okay. So they reset. Tutorial, Abbey Grounds. Exploring the Abbey Grounds point is optional. You can be done anytime without regards of the main story. Shady Trial. There are numerous haven locations on the Abbey Grounds. Once discovered, the havens can be used to special daytime hangouts. Okay. Is there the research going on? Death! The one who loves death and Thanos cares about. Huh. You know what? I want to see if I can open this door. Open!
Oshtur smiles upon me.
Oh my goodness, it actually worked. Arcane level.
elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
That was fun. I didn't realize you guys should open this. My old resting place. What's the next main story?
Does not seem right to intrude in this
Ah,
space.
man!
I would not like it if they tried that on my room.
Darn it! You... It's not letting me. Oh, those hips are swaying so weirdly. Ugh. Now what do I do here?
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else.
Alright, maybe this side?
The old magic still holds.
Well, that's good. I don't know why. What use that was, but let's go talk to Agatha again. Agatha, where's the library? I think it's in here. Ooh.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once. I'll translate new clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
The Abbey map. Did this place get bigger or something? I feel like it got bigger.
I see you found one of the elemental rods. If you'd like to keep going, you may keep searching for more. Never a dull moment.
The altar.
What would Wanda want with your altar?
What can I say? Some people have a curious, adventurous itch that just has to be scratched. I was one of them, and so was Wanda. Caretaker, not so much. But I see it again in you, Hunter.
So you encouraged her exploration?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? What good is being as powerful as we are if we're just going to spend all our time cooped up within these walls? What's the worst that could happen? You got me there, dear.
What do you know about the moon seals?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves. I like to think of a moon seal as both a lock and a key. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed, creating a conduit to the Elder Gods.
And I am that right person.
Just another benefit of being descended from the blood. Lucky you, dear.
Where did the words of power come from?
While I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods, the words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well.
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings. Feeling well today, dear?
Not really. What am I meant to be doing? Maybe I should go to sleep. See what happens. Nope, can't open that. Sleep time. What's going on?
Can that really be you?
Mother?
Closer. I want to get a better look at you.
You look very different.
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
What to? Where am I? How do you know the...
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only...
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her?
Daily budget reports. Alright. Forge. Gamma coil to analysis. Actually, you know what, we'll do that next time. Oh, Charlie's not here. I've got a few people to talk to here. Right, well anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with more Midnight Suns. Anyway, see ya!